Alright, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat mga kabayan. This is Jerry Domingo, owner ng Pinoy Car Loans Canada on Facebook, finance manager. And today we're doing a Facebook Live video para sa isang kliyente natin and for everybody else na rin. These are two vehicles na a lot of people have considered for their family vehicle, no? And it's actually the first time that I'm doing a comparison video for these two. Usually it's Toyota versus Honda, Toyota versus Nissan, Honda versus Toyota, Toyota versus Nissan, mga ganun. So this time we're actually doing something a bit different, right? So today we're actually doing a video on the Honda Pilot versus the Subaru Ascent, right? So these are some of the best Japanese brand na family SUVs available in the market right now. Subaru is not very common sa ating mga Pilipino. There is a misconception na it's a bit too expensive, no? And I've shown you guys time and time again na I can make something work for you. Pero this time, I want to showcase these two vehicles kasi I have a client na interesado in both. So, approved na sila. They just want to pick which one ang magugustuhan nila. So I told them, let me do a video for you guys. At the same time, para na rin sa mga iba nating viewers. Para sa mga nag-iisip ng kanilang next na family vehicle. Para hindi na lang laging Toyota Highlander, like Nissan Pathfinder. May iba naman tayo. Let's look at the Honda Pilot and the Subaru Ascent. So first and foremost guys, what I have here ay dalawang unit na top trim level, no? Yung Honda Pilot natin is Touring. So yun yung pinakamataas sa trim level ng Honda. And yung ating Ascent is the limited with the captain seats and the eyesight technology. So itong video na to ay para sa mga models na mataas. So mas mahal sila kumpara sa mga base model, no? So kung ikaw ay naghahanap ng base model o hanggang base model lang ang budget mo, sabihin ko na sa iyo ngayon pa lang, don't expect to find all these nice features na meron tong dalawang sasakyan na to. So a little disclaimer there, okay? So with that being said, let's take a quick look sa kanilang dalawa. So if you look at the Subaru Ascent, the Subaru Ascent only entered the market, I believe, 2 years ago, 2018. And still, nagsisimula pa lang sila. Ito yung first na 7 tsaka 8-seater SUV ng Subaru. So at the same time, right, Subaru itself as a brand is one of the most recognized Japanese brands in the world for reliability. Tsaka at the same time, yung kanilang all-wheel drive system. So as you can see, there's a design niya. Napakaganda, very fresh, right? So it's got the LED daytime running lights, as you guys can see there. And you got yung fog lamps din, natatakpan ng snow. Okay? And dito naman tayo sa Honda Pilot. So same thing, you got LED daytime running lights. And you got yung fog lamps din. So the main difference ng dalawang to, first and foremost, I point out ko ngayon pa lang, is yung makina. Okay? Yung Honda Pilot po, ang makina niya is a 3.5 liter V6 regularly aspirated na engine. While yung Subaru Ascent, ang makina niya is 2.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged na engine. So, what's the main difference ng dalawang yon? Let's see if I can pop the hood on this one. So, ito ang makina ng Subaru Ascent. So, you can see very quiet, very small, right? Smaller kumpara sa V6. It's a turbocharged engine. Whereas yung sa Pilot naman, .5 liter V6, so mas malaki. Now here's the surprising thing. Normally, in most situations, pag mas malaki ang makina, mas malakas ang power output. Sa case ng dalawang sasakyan na to, dalawang family SUV na ito, yung Subaru Ascent, horsepower wise, is actually nasa 260, while itong Honda Pilot ay nasa 280. So despite this being a V6, ang difference nila in horsepower is only 20. So 360 yung Pilot, 260 yung Ascent, 280 itong Pilot, right? And that's mainly because yung Ascent has a turbocharger assisting it when it comes sa hatak ng makina. So at the same time, kung kayo at yung family nyo ay merong trailer or meron kayong hahatakin, right? The Subaru Ascent, surprisingly, and yung Honda Pilot, pareho lang ang towing capacity. Now, I just want to point out sa inyong lahat din, yung Ascent can only tow 5,000 pounds kung ipapa-install mo yung Subaru branded na hitch kit niya, right? Tsaka at the same time, kung bibili ka ng base model na Ascent, hindi siya makakatow ng 5,000. I think the most it can tow is 2,000 pounds. Whereas ito is 5,000. So if you go with the top trim level, Touring, tsaka yung Limited, right? With the Subaru hitch installed, pareho sila nakakato ng 5,000 pounds. So kung meron kayong trailer or mga, pailit na ano mang hatakin nyo, pwede silang dalawa. Now, let's look at the Ascent, yung setup niya sa loob, okay? Oh, one thing too, pareho sila naka-alloy rims, disc brakes, as you guys can see there. Turn signal lights. So ito yung setup niya sa loob. So you got the power seats, the perforated leather, very nice display, very visible yung mga display, as you guys can see there. Heated seats, charging ports, okay? So pretty much the same setup for a lot of family SUVs, okay? It also has a heated steering wheel dito, Bluetooth controls and everything, safety precaution, lane departure assist, mga ganun meron siya. Now, let's look at the middle row. Middle row. So itong version na ito, since ito yung mga top trim level, captain seats po siya, hindi siya yung complete na row, which I think for a lot of families mas better yung ganito, especially kung yung mga anak mo ay teenager or mga toddlers, kasi mas madaling maglabas-pasok papunta sa third row dito kaysa yung buong row ito, tapos fold mo pa, papasok yung nasa likod, tapos saka mo tataas ulit. At least ito open easy access, di ba? So as you can see there, may heated seats din yung middle row for the Subaru Ascent. May dalawang charging ports dito for electronics, of course with modern days, mga anak natin, mga kids natin, naka-cellphone, naka-tablet na. For long trips, at least pwede sila mag-charge. Panoramic sunroof din po siya. Very nice. And yung space sa third row is actually not bad. So, you just pull this lever up. And you can see there. Yan yung third row niya. So, legroom, standard legroom for third row seats. Hindi naman tayo mga Sequoia, hindi naman tayo Tahoe. So, talagang ganyan lang talaga ang i-expect mo na size ng legroom sa mga ganitong sasakyan. Okay? Meron siyang handrest for both of them. Now, punta naman tayo sa likuran. Oh, meron din pala siya nitong window visor, shades. Pwede mong ilagay, di ba? So, para sa Subaru Ascent, power lift gate din po ito. So, press mo button, tataas na siya. So, space-wise, ito yung kanyang cargo space dito. So, not bad, di ba? Ito yung kanyang nasa loob for extra space. So, kasha grocery, kasha stroller, kasha mga bag, right? It doesn't matter naman kung ano yung sizes, matter how you use it, 'di ba? Ayan. So, ito yung kanyang push button dito para magsara yan. Yan ang kanyang backup camera. Now, let's look naman, sa Honda Pilot. And dito sila, makapansin ninyo, dito sila magkakaiba ng todo. So, at first glance, titignan mo, pareho lang. Power seats, perforated leather, right? First big difference na papansin mo sa Honda Pilot, wala yung cambio niya. Everything is done like this. So park, reverse, neutral, drive, wala nang di ganon, dipindot na siya. So very modern, right? Display wise, mas malaki ng konti kumpara sa Ascent. Visibility wise ng iyong dashboard dito maganda rin, parang sa Ascent. Of course, leather wrapped steering wheel, heated steering wheel din siya. Dito may heating tsaka may cooling seats for the driver tsaka passenger. Now you're gonna notice as well, it has a Blu-ray player. And as you're gonna see, that's the second row. And dito, sa opinion ko, nananalo yung Pilot kumpara sa Ascent. Oh, one more thing guys. May sunroof siya dito for the main one. And let's go to the second row, makikita nyo. So middle row, same setup parang yung Ascent, right? Meron nga lang ditong cup holders but it's easy, madaling laktawan, right? Madaling ma-access yung third row niya. Dito I think nananalo yung Pilot as a family vehicle kasi if you go sa back, it has a DVD player. So kung mga anak mo yung maliliit, mga bata for long drives, meron kang DVD player na built-in sa touring trim level. So you wanna keep them entertained, walang problema. Unfortunately, dun sa Ascent wala. I believe there is an option to do that, but you're gonna have to jump up again for price point wise. Pero dito sa touring, naka-set up na siya. Okay? Same setup as the other one. May heated seats dito sa middle row. Charging ports, right? It is a big bonus para sa ating may mga anak na mga bata. HDMI cable. Sabihin natin gusto mo magdala ng anak mo ng PlayStation instead na manood ng DVD, saksak mo yung HDMI cable dito, set up mo yung PlayStation, yung switch, walang problema for long drives. Very convenient. And as you guys can see there, this vehicle, yung Honda Pilot Touring, meron dalawang headsets. So sabihin natin yung mga bata naglalaro, nanonood ng movie, hindi nila kayo kailangan may istorbo. They can listen to their own, to what's playing on the TV here with their own headsets, and that's wireless then. Now let's look at the third row. I'm gonna get off the middle row. Third row, so same as setup nung Ascent, right? You can't really expect much legroom sa third row. Okay? And as for space sa likuran, push button din po ito. Ayan yung kanyang backup camera. So space wise, very comparable dun sa Ascent. As you guys can see, parang sabi ko nga, camping gear, backpacks, stroller, groceries, kasyang-kasya. Ito yung headsets na sinasabi ko sa inyo that comes with the Honda Pilot Touring. May power outlet din dito. Space wise, ayan siya. So mas malaki ng konti dito, mas malalim ng konti yung space kumpara dun sa Ascent. So you can see. Pero sarang sabi ko nga, it's not about the space, not about the size, but how you use it. So, push of a button here. Aanin mo nga yung malaking space kung hindi mo naman magagamit, right? So, very similar lang sila in size. Same thing. Tire size. Ito, 20 inch. Dito sa kabila, 20 rin. So, both vehicles po ay push button start. Pakita ko lang ha. So, ito yung susi nung sa Pilot. Now, here's another thing kung saan panalo yung Pilot sa opinion ko. May kasama siyang built-in na remote starter. Whereas yung Ascent, yes, maganda siya, but wala po siyang built-in na remote starter. Okay? So, with that being said, as you guys can see naman, both vehicles are really nice. Both vehicles have a lot to offer para sa next ninyong family vehicle. It's just a matter of personal preference lang ninyo. Are you like me, na mas sanay sa V6, gusto yung hatak ng V6? Do you like yung fuel efficiency ng turbocharged engine, right? Do you like something a bit more modern, a bit more newer, which is yung Ascent? Or do you like yung traditional na aspect ng Honda Pilot, right? Both brands, both Honda and Subaru, are both well-established Japanese na brands. Top of the list, right? Toyota, Honda, Subaru when it comes to quality, both here and abroad, right? Compared to the secondary brands na Japanese, both are really good vehicles to own. Mahabang longevity, right? It's just a matter again of personal preference kung anong mas gusto na ninyo at that point. Of course, price point wise magkaiba sila, right? Mas mahal ng konti yung Honda Pilot kumpara sa Ascent, but at the same time nakita niyo rin naman kasi kung gaano karaming features meron yung Pilot na wala dito, na pwede mong ilagay dito pero tataas ng presyo nito. Oh, one last thing na I'm gonna point out din, yung safety technology na usong-uso ngayon, pareho silang meron. So ayun yung Subaru Ascent na technology sa taas, whereas yung sa Honda, ayun naman sa taas. So both of them are very safe. very sturdy. Both of them are all-wheel drive, so perfect para sa ating klima dito sa Western Canada. Again, it's just a matter of anong mas feel ninyo, anong cash sa budget ninyo, tsaka ano yung sa tingin mo magiging masaya ka. Right? Kasi doesn't matter naman kung gaano kamahal yung sasakyan kung hindi ka naman masaya sa dinadrive mo, bakit bibili ng sasakyan, diba? So, with that being said, guys, as I mentioned, this is a Subaru Ascent Limited with captain seats and eyesight technology. That one over there is the Honda Pilot Touring top of the line trim level. Kung kayo po ay interesado sa kahit anong sasakyan, for example, any of these two, mapa new pa yan or used, let me know. Message lang po kayo sa akin sa Facebook, Facebook Messenger. Otherwise, I am on my way actually to take yung Honda Pilot sa kliyente ko, because that's gonna be their new family vehicle. Otherwise, guys, once again, Jerry Domingo po ulit ito, owner ng Pinoy Car Loans Canada on Facebook, finance manager. Thank you so much and have yourselves a great weekend.